What's going on, everyone? I'm S2F Gaming, and welcome back to the level 5 challenge. Yes, guys, it has been a while, and let's be honest, it really hasn't been a while. It's been like a week or two, but I feel like it has been forever since recording the last episode. If you guys aren't aware, I did put a community post out, kind of what was going on. Apparently here down in North Carolina, we had a really bad thunderstorm. Had a transformer or whatever blow in the area, and pretty much it ended up frying my Xbox. It ended up frying my TV that I used to record. It ended up frying my Elgato. Pretty much everything that my entire setup was completely just fried and broken at this point. So, for the past week or two, I have pretty much been building up a brand new set. So I do have a brand new Xbox Series X, which is great. I actually have upgraded the monitor. So now instead of using a TV screen, I am now using a computer monitor. It is the Samsung G7 or something like that. I don't know. I'm not really good at this stuff. But so far, the picture's really nice, at least in my opinion. It looks really nice on my end. Elgato, I've upgraded to the brand new one, which is the Elgato HD60X, and so far, so good. I really don't have any complaints. On top of that, I've also added myself Bose speakers, because again, the monitor that I'm using doesn't actually have sound, so I have to do this whole plugging in speakers thing, which, yeah, no, when it comes to technology and stuff, guys, I am completely lost, so having to figure that out, I'm gonna be honest, it's a lot longer than I would have liked to admit it took to figure out that I did need speakers for this thing. Yeah, it took about a day to realize that, yeah, I needed speakers. But anyways, guys, we are back in the level 5 challenge. We are back on Scorched Earth. In the last episode, we ended up getting ourselves a Parasaur. We also ended up getting ourselves a Megatherium, and I think that was it. But long story short, today's plan is, well, we're over here. Let's see if we can get ourselves some Rexes. And not only Rexes, I would like to see if we can find some tech Rexes. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think it would give us a couple of options to figure out what's going to be the best dino for boss fights. And then on top of that, too, if we can find one, we are still looking for a female tech Parasaur. And this is so we can breed them and use the Theri to make a little element farm, essentially. But, guys, just going to start out by saying thank you guys so much for sticking around. Thank you guys so much for waiting for this next episode. And, well, let's get started, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So first things first, when it comes to Rexes, there is kind of like a little Rex triangle, if you will. And I'm going to pull up the... I'm going to pull this up. You know what I'm actually going to do, if I can... There we go. I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to go completely off, but basically, let's bring this on in. I'll show you also the coordinates of where I'm at right now, roughly 65, 68. What's going to end up happening is we basically have a Rex right here, right? And then after... Oh, God, I just realized I might fall off this thing. If we head in... Oh, God, wow, that kind of scared me. If we head in that direction there... basically heading this way. So we're going to kind of take this little ravine here. There's going to be a Rex kind of right over there. And then there's going to be another Rex over there. And if we take all three of those out and kind of make a nice little loop to come back here, theoretically, this Rex should respawn and we'll get another Rex. So the idea is we're going to get a lot of levels onto the Thyla, at least I hope so, but basically, well, it's a killing spree until we find the one that we want, and you can farm this area in order to get yourselves high Rexes. Right now, we're looking for, obviously, level 5s. You can also use this for tech Rexes, which is also kind of the plan. We'll see what happens. So, let's see how Carol does against this, because I totally just realized this is the level 5 challenge. It's not like this Thyla is fully, like... It's really good for level 5, but at the same time, we're going to be going up against Rexes, and if, like, a 140 Rex shows up here, like, we're going to have to fight it and kill it. So, yeah, we're going to have to deal with that, which is going to be interesting, but we'll have to see what happens. This one is a level... It wasn't a 5, I know that. I just don't remember what it said. I think it said 20. 20. Okay, there we go. So first Rex is down. I'm just going to basically eat the bodies, just so, again, if that prevents a new one from spawning in, I don't really know. And there we go. There's our next Rex. And it is a level 15. Okay, so at this rate, you know, in a perfect world, you know, the next 3 should be 10 and then 5, basically. Okay, so that would be 2. Let's remember counting and everything. Seems to be a little bit hard right now, but get rid of this one. Yeah, the bleed on the Thyla is just absolutely amazing. Look at this. Like, we are just tearing through these things. But yeah, basically, that's going to be the next one. I believe there might be 4 spawn points, essentially. So one is typically right kind of where we were. Like, that area should be the first spawn point. Sometimes you get 2, which is what we ended up getting. We ended up getting one there, and we ended up getting one over here. The next one should be over this way, and I know, probably most of you guys know exactly what this is already. Kind of boring you with this part, but there are probably a few people that haven't played Scorched Earth. Maybe some people that are getting ready for Nintendo Switch to finally get all the updates. Maybe you guys have been watching these videos. And yeah, you're just kind of learning how ARK is, or what you're going to be getting in the next few months. I thought, no, it's gonna die, no, shoot, no, oh my god, it's dead, I can't even help it because I'm literally gonna, no, it was a level 5, are you kidding me? How great would that have been? We could have started out with just a level 5 right there. Oh my god. It is what it is, damn it. We'll get through these, though. That's fine. Okay. There we go. And... there we go. Sweet. But yeah, I will say, this last week or two has been real interesting. Because, like, once I realized that everything was fried, I was a little upset. I'm like, you know, I was more bummed about it. That's really what it was. Oh, Rex, let's see. 35. All right, we got to take you out. But it was really funny, because then I quickly realized that not only did, like... well, first of all, I realized that there is a difference between a surge protector and just a, like a big extension cord, essentially. What is it called? Like the, oh god, what are they called? Like the power cords, basically. Yeah, I quickly learned that I did not have what is it called? The one that I need, a surge protector, basically. So, yeah, that was a thing. I quickly learned that. I'm still waiting for the new one to come on in, so I ended up buying 2. Again, because I have, not only do I have the, everything plugged in, I also have over in the same area, I kind of have all of the Wi-Fi for the house and all that kind of stuff. It's all in the same area, essentially. So, yeah. I've had to learn a lot of things when it comes to computers and everything like that, because again, I'm not really too technical, which is really funny. I think a lot of people that do these kind of channels and stuff always have a bit of a know-how when it comes to technology, video games, computers, all of that. I am clueless when it comes to most of that kind of stuff. But at the same time, yeah, it's been really interesting. I've learned a lot when it comes to probably stuff that everyone knows, and I've just always been in the dark about it, kind of thing. But like, yeah, interesting finding out about the speakers. I bought the whole setup and everything like that. Got home, I'm really excited to start. Kind of, at least I had the. I ended up having the monitor first. And I still had the old Xbox, which I used on the first series on this channel. So I was like, okay, I'll at least hook that up and see how the monitor is, right? And I'm like playing and whatever, and then I realized like there's no sound, and I'm like looking through the settings and stuff, because again, I've only had, when it comes to like TV monitors and stuff like that, it's always been TVs, which just give you the sound right away. So I never had that like thought that, oh god, I have to go out and buy speakers. Like, I love how, like, and there's people on this channel that like, are specifically just PC gamers and stuff, and you guys are probably just listening to this and you're like, Jesus Christ, like, it's really bad. It is really bad, but, yeah, no, it's been a big adventure just getting all the pieces to this all set up. Cable management has been a huge problem. I think I got it finally figured out, but, yeah, oh my god, like, the amount of cables that everything is running right now is absolutely insane. But yeah, surge protectors-wise, they should be coming a little bit later this week, thank God. Because that's the last thing I need to get this whole setup done. And then all of a sudden, it's like, another storm comes and just ruins everything again. Because yeah, I will say, gaming and doing all this gets very expensive. This is the most I've ever spent, especially at once. But this is the most I've spent for a setup, period. This was to get everything all set up, and once everything's all good to go, I'll probably send a picture. I might even throw a picture on this video, just so you guys can kind of see what the setup is looking like. Again, it's nothing fancy. I know there's a lot of YouTube channels, gamers and stuff, that have, like, crazy setups. Like, this really is not that crazy of a setup, but it ended up being pretty expensive, or at least what I would consider expensive. Everything in total ended up being about $2,000 worth of damage and everything like that, which was absolutely nuts. I was not expecting it to be that much. I was not expecting to have everything pretty much fried. The only thing that survived, and when I mean everything fried, the cables didn't even work. Like, everything was fried, except for, or at least, like, cables-wise, it wasn't working the same way as usual. So they got affected somehow. I don't know. But yeah, HDMI cables I had to replace. I had to replace, obviously, the TV. I had to replace the Xbox, so a brand new Xbox Series X. And you guys can see right here that a new Rex has popped up already, and it's a level 10, so we're slowly getting down to level 5 again. We need it to be female. We have to remember that. It has to be female, right? Yes, okay. Or Tech Rexes, which if we can get a Tech Rex, you know what's really interesting? We're not in a summer event right now, but aren't these the summer colors still? Like, I always thought that the dinos outside of an event wouldn't spawn in the colors. They would just be natural colors. I don't know. That's actually kind of interesting. Maybe because I haven't done a dino wipe, and technically it's still on the summer event, but it's not like I can make any of the summer things, so I don't know. That's kind of weird. I just didn't do a dino wipe after this event because I was like, it'd be kind of cool to have all the different colors, like, meshed in. Like, eventually we'll have, the Halloween event, and then we'll get, Christmas, so there'll be all these crazy colors on all the maps. And that was kind of the intention of just leaving it, the way that it is right now. And we'll see kind of how long these crazy color dinos last. But it does seem like they're continuously spawning, which, that definitely is interesting. Yeah, so it doesn't look like a lot of them spawn back in. We got at least one. The one up here should probably spawn in, because this one is pretty far out compared to the others. So we'll have to see if we can find this. But yeah, what was I saying? Let's see. Cable management, just a lot. Yeah, this whole experience has just been a complete learning experience. But really excited to finally have everything back together and whatnot, and hopefully you guys are happy that I'm back. I'm certainly happy to be back. I will say the one good thing about it is, like, I guess I took a break a little bit from all of it, too, because, like, obviously I couldn't really do anything. Level 10, son of a bitch, we're so close. By the way, before I go on to the next little rant, I have not checked my settings when it comes to audio and stuff like that, so this episode might be a little wonky, like my voice might be a little bit too loud, it might be a little bit too soft. I kind of want to see how YouTube renders this video first, and then from there I'll make adjustments. So if there's a little wonkiness in this video, I apologize. I should have it ready to go for the next one. But I will say the one good thing about having this all happen is it kind of gave me a little bit of a break to kind of brainstorm, kind of freshen up some ideas, and yeah, I got a few ideas in the pipeline. I'm not going to talk about them or anything like that. Just know that there's some new things coming. I don't want to talk about them because I feel like sometimes I overhype them, or like, I just think like a lot of people like surprises. Let's put it that way. Like, instead of telling you what's going to be coming out, you'll just randomly see the episode pop up, and some of you might be like, oh, that's really cool. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so I think I'm going to leave it like that. Because, you know what? There might be some people that'll be cool with it. Some people might not be cool with it. It's not ARK related. I know that. Or at least the plans that I have are not ARK related. Because obviously we have these two series going. So ARK-wise, we're pretty full right now. We got this series. We got the order going. But yeah, there are other plans in the pipeline. And I'm really excited to check them all out and see not only how they do, but just overall to play the games and everything like that. So I will say the other thing that I'm not used to with the level 5 challenge is stamina. Like, Jesus, like I've never had with a Thyla, that's not true, maybe once or twice ever, I've had a stamina issue with a Thyla. And I mean like once or twice, period, not once or twice in a session, like once or twice forever of using like Thylas. Like I've never had to stop because a Thyla has run out of stam, you know what I mean? Like, it's just the little things when it comes to the level 5 that definitely keep you, like, maybe not intrigued is the right word, but it plays differently in this game, and I really, really like it. I don't know. I'm just really excited to be back. Hopefully you guys are excited, too. I don't know if I'm going to I'll probably keep all this in, because why the heck not? I don't know if you guys like the rants. I know some people do, some people don't. I assume you guys are like me, that when you're watching YouTube videos, you're kind of doing your own thing, and it's kind of more background noise. Because I do that. I mean, I do that with all of the YouTubers. I do it with Flinger's videos, I do it with Glock 9's videos, Syntac, Meebs Gaming, all of them, basically. It's usually if I'm either doing busy work between episodes, like breeding and stuff like that, or if I'm playing just like a different game that I never will really bring to the channel kind of thing. Because I think as a YouTuber, you have to have 1 or 2 games that you don't... Yeah. I think we're gonna knock it out. You know what? Screw it. It's a male. It's fine. We should be able to knock this thing out in 1 or 2 hits. It's probably gonna start running in a second here. Okay, maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Okay, that's 3 hits. It's got to be running right. There we go. And it's out. Sweet. Okay. It is a male. It is a level 5. We should really be looking for a female, but I don't think I can pass up on it. I think I just kind of have to roll with the punches, I guess, right? Let's take a look at the stats compared to this one. I don't know if they're going to be any different, but we'll see what happens. Oh, wow. Okay, so this male right off the bat has a lot more in health. I was about to say stamina. So the male that we just knocked out has 1540 in health. The one that we've already gotten has 1100. But it looks like all the other categories are pretty much the same. Okay, interesting. Interesting. We'll definitely have to check kind of what happens. Oh, that's right. I have them on follow. Okay. I was thinking, like, before the episode, I'm like, okay, Microraptors are a thing on this map, so maybe have them on follow just to play it safe. And I totally realized that I have the Thyla following me just in case anything like that happens. But yeah. Anyways, let's see what else we can find here. Yeah, let's jump up down here. Alright. Yeah, so basically this is what I'm going to be doing. This is essentially it. We're just going to keep going in a triangle. We're going to keep going. Now, here's the good thing about the level 5 also. I don't need to go and find mutton. I can just use prime meat for these things, which is absolutely great. My other question, and I guess we'll find it out in a little bit, will another Rex spawn when a Rex is knocked out? I don't know. We'll have to see what happens, but let's get over this hill. Let's see what we can find. I'm really happy that that wyvern is gone. Oh, there is a Rex. Okay, sweet. Interesting. And it's a... I thought that's a... You know what? That's what'll end up happening. It'll literally be just, like, all level 5s. I'd love to see what happens. But again, hopefully, recording-wise, hopefully visually should not be any different for you guys. It was actually really funny, so I'll go into this. I promise, the ranting, and it's not even ranting, it's just me kind of bullshitting, essentially. But, I promise it will pipe down a little bit. I'll give you guys a quick breather or something like that. But, give me 1 second. This will be your breather, because I am getting a phone call here. So I actually realized this after taking the phone call. Yeah, there's going to be no break for you guys, because it's not like this is a live stream or anything like that. All of it's going to, basically, it's just going to be cut, and we're just going to continue right into this. So, yeah, basically, what I was going to get at is, it's really funny that... What was I even talking? Oh, that's right, with the recording. So I was really excited to get the upgrade in the monitor, because my monitor now is a 4K monitor. It goes up to 144 megahertz, which I guess the same thing as FPS for consoles. So I can play Xbox on the basically 4K 120, which I haven't been able to do in God knows how long, and I'm really excited to get back into it. And then, and that was really funny. I got the upgrade for the Elgato, which is the HD 60X, and I'm trying to figure it out, and like, because it's still saying that the Xbox only does 60 frames a second with 4K, and I'm like, how? What the hell? Then I found out that the HDMI that I bought wasn't good enough. It can only do 4K to 60 frames. And I'm like, okay, gotta go to Best Buy, return that, get the good one. So I did that. And then it still said the same thing. And Xbox actually sends you a high-speed HDMI cable too, which can go up to 120. And I'm like, what is going on? And I'm trying to figure it out settings-wise and whatever. And, well, long story short, it's Elgato. They do not have a 120 frames per second device yet. So even with all the upgrades that I did, the upgraded monitor, getting Xbox Series X, the whole nine, yeah, I still can't do 120 frames. I can, it's just not going to be recorded. So, basically when I'm recording, the game will only do up to 60 frames a second, so it's 4K, it's 60. When I'm in my off time, though, I actually went out and bought myself a second HDMI, so I can link that up to, like, HDMI port 2, which I've already done. And pretty much if I'm just playing, like, on my own, not recording, I switch it over to 120 frames, which is, you know, it doesn't make a difference or anything like that, but, well, it does, but, like, not too noticeable. It's just a shame that at this point, Elgato still doesn't have anything that can work 120 frames, which kind of stinks, but it is what it is. But the good news is, when that day does come, oh my god, the tail from the thylet, I guess, went up in the air a little bit more than I was used to, and that scared the shit out of me. I thought that was something chasing after us. Like, oh my god. I'm, like, completely on edge. Like, not only for ARK, like, I've been playing FIFA. Again, FIFA. This isn't, like, it's not a scary game. Like, I think we all know it. It's a soccer game, right? If you're from Europe, it's football, right? I've gotten jumpy in that game somehow, and I'm like, how is this happening? Like, I'm just extra jumpy for the last, like, week or two. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I thought it was kind of funny that after doing all of the upgrades, all of getting the new monitor, like, I was even on the fence. I was going to go... I actually originally bought the same TV that I had. I was using a QLED, Samsung QLED 32-inch Tizen whatever the heck TV, which is good. Like, it was fine. The problem is I was only able to run ARK on 60 frames. I wasn't able to do 120 because it just doesn't handle that. So the upgrade was the hope that, yeah, I can run ARK on 120. I can record at 120 the whole time. I get the upgraded HDMI. I get the upgraded monitor. I get the everything across the board. Got everything upgraded. And then it comes down to the damn recording service that the streaming recording thing, the Elgato, basically, long story short. But yeah, like I said, been learning a lot of things. I feel like this episode isn't even going to be much content. It's just going to be me talking about everything I've learned in this past week or two when it comes to computers and stuff like that. And I will say, it's not even like I've learned that much. To me, it's a lot. To you guys, it's like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Like, I know all this already. But yeah, no, it's just been it's been a real funny week, I will say. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is, like I was saying before, this is pretty much just the rinse and repeat, basically. This is what you do. You essentially get attacked by microraptors. There we go. No, I can't jump. No, we're going to get hit. We're going to get hit. Yep, there we go. Shoot. Neutral. Hit him. Thank you. Alright, we just stand here. There we go. Alright. I do need Carol on neutral for those situations. The problem is if we get a little too close to my Rex, I am fully aware I just dropped the prime meat. I'm gonna pick it up. Don't worry, guys. But let's do this. Let's take a little bit of meat. Let's take the rest of the prime and we'll throw it back onto Carol. The problem is if I get attacked near the Rex, we're kind of screwed because then it's gonna hit the Rex. Or the Thyla's gonna hit the Rex. You know what I mean? Did I take everything? I didn't mean to do that. Shoot. Okay, well, anyways, let me head on back over to the Rex. I should be able to, at this point, feed it and everything like that, and it should be ours. So that's another male Rex ready to go. Let's get on over there, and let's check out its stats. Right, and it is ours. And of course, literally, as I'm putting the food into it, it ends up taming. But anyways, let's get this thing into cryo, and then we'll compare stats. I do need to get a little bit of water, too, it looks like, so let's take care of that. And let's get back onto Carol, and let's check out the stats. Okay, so, the male that we just got, this one. Okay, so 1760 in health. Right off the bat, that's a heck of a lot better than the other one. The original one we had was 1100. Stamina-wise, 462. Stamina-wise, 462. Weight is 520. Weight is 510. Okay. 125 in melee. 125 melee. So I don't know where the stats went into. Okay, so it went into oxygen. Maybe movement speed too, I guess? I don't really know. But yeah, this one got a heck of a lot better stats. I don't know how that works, But this thing is really good in health. I mean, it's really funny to look at 1760 and go, oh my god, that's really good health. But it seems like it's actually pretty good. So, yeah, we're going to stick with that, definitely. Now we just need to find a female, and hopefully we can find some tech ones, too. If we can, awesome. But if not, it's not the end of the world. I mean, as long as we get a male and a female, pretty much, I could just start going on a breeding spree, basically. Between the Rexes, we have the Megatheriums, we have the Paracers, we have a few things over. The biggest thing at this point is we need to find saddles. That's going to be the biggest thing. So I think between episodes, I may do a trip over to Genesis 2. I might take a trip over to, I don't know, one of the other maps, basically, where I can just get some loot, because I think that's really what we're just going to need at the end of the day, is just some really good loot. Alright, let's see if the Rex popped up. Oh, it is there. Okay, cool. Alright, it's a pink one. It looks like it might be red. But yeah, like, why are these summer colors still back? That shouldn't be a thing. It should automatically just, like... Because the event isn't active anymore, you know? And I know, like I said, I haven't done a dino wipe, but that shouldn't allow the colors to still spawn. So I don't know what the deal is. I'm not complaining. I think it's kind of cool, but, like, it kind of makes me think, like, okay, do I have to do a dino wipe then in order to kind of fix that? Which I didn't want to do in the first place, but I guess... I don't know, it just does seem a little wonky that we're getting, like, July-colored dinos, and we're already in September about, right? I think we're a couple days out of September. So, like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. But I am enjoying this Jerboa. I think this thing looks really good. Oh, God, there's a Megatherium over there. I don't know if you guys saw that. I'll see if I can slow down the footage on that. But, yeah, all I saw was just that red cloud of smoke. Yeah, no, you don't want to get near... Oh, yeah, you can see a little bit there. Is he still... Yep. He's still raging. Yep. Or she is, I guess. Yeah, don't go near it. Just don't. That thing will destroy you. That's why they're really good when it comes to the Broodmother, if you guys don't know. They get a huge buff when they kill insects and stuff. Obviously, Broodmother makes a lot of sense. Does a lot of damage. I think it's like 2.5 times more damage or something like that. It's absolutely crazy. I mean, you partner that up with a Daedon, you also partner that up with a Uranus. I mean, you're looking pretty good. They hit like a truck. So, I'm curious to see how Gamma goes. I'm gonna be honest when we get there. We still have a little bit to do. When it comes to the Broodmother fight, we have a few things to still get done. We have the, we still have the last cave. I think there's 3 artifacts for the Broodmother, if I'm not mistaken. It could be 4. I can't remember. One of the ones is 4. Maybe it's, you know what? Maybe it's the dragon. I feel like it would be the dragon. Because the dragon's the toughest out of the 3 by far. So I do feel like it's justified that there would be 4 artifacts for it. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and look at the list if I'm going to be honest. But yeah. Broodmother, we still have an artifact or 2 to go. We don't need the tributes, which is nice. It's just the artifacts. But I do want to get a couple of artifacts. I want to have, because, you know, the first fight's not going to go well. I'll be honest, the first fight will not go too well, but I don't know, it'll kind of be a test run, I guess, and see how we do and kind of get an idea of what we need. Megatherium saddles, I'm almost positive. I could be wrong, but I feel like I'm right. I feel like it's a thing. We're gonna head over to Genesis 1 and do the Manta Ray like racing thing. I think it's called like Wave 6. I think it's after. It's supposed to be after the Wave 64 like Nintendo 64 game. I think it's something named along that line, like either Manta 64 or whatever. But essentially, I'm pretty sure that game usually gives you a good saddle for Megatherium. I'm pretty sure it's a pretty common thing that you'll get Megatherium saddles just doing that. The other thing is we'll need a Uranus saddle. We'll also need a Daedon saddle. I'm not entirely sure because I know I'm getting the series mixed up. I don't know if the order I had both saddles because we've already taken on some bosses. Because we took on Hades Skull, we took on Hades. Yeah, we took on Hades Skull. Oh, come on. Shit. We gotta take out a 126 Rex. Oh my god. I don't know. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. It's just like... Ugh, it's gonna be a tough fight. It was tech, too. I was really hoping to see 6, not 126. But... Alright, let's wait till our stam's back and everything like that. Then we'll jump into that fight. But, yeah, Yeah, I don't know which saddles I already have ready to go, which ones I need. I know I need Megatherium saddles. When it comes to Daedon, I think we do have a Daedon saddle already. And then when it comes to Uranus, I don't think we have one. I think it's just... I think it was just Fjordur that I got a Uranus saddle. Gotta figure out where the best place to farm that kind of loot stuff is, because I would say Fjordur... Oh god, we're gonna hit here. Alright, I gotta watch my health. Okay, there we go. Carol is still pretty freaking invincible, I'm not gonna lie. We just took out a 126 Rex like it was nothing. Wow, you get a lot of scrap from them. Totally didn't realize that. I am gonna have to drop all this. It is what it is. Don't worry. I know. That's definitely painful to see that I just dropped 101 metal like it was nothing. 101 scrap metal, too. But at the same time, once we get this farm going, I mean, we're gonna have more metal than anything. We'll be totally fine. I'm not really too concerned about it. It's just a matter of getting that ball rolling. And if we can do it... Crap, if we can do it with Rexes instead, that would be so much better. But let's stick to the priorities here. We just need a male and a female, period. Getting the tech ones is just like icing on the cake, let's put it that way. Hey, finally, sweet. Okay, let's knock this thing on out. Let's see how this goes. Oh my god, I have been searching for, it's been about an hour, I would say. Oh wow, I was actually surprised I got that shot on there. Yeah, it's been about an hour searching for a level 5. I will say they are really tough to come by. Was not expecting to take it this long. I was kind of expecting it to, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, maybe even 15-20, but it has been, I love how the Jerboa is standing right now. Let me throw him on off and then we'll pick him back up. There we go. Okay, let's make sure that's okay. It is perfect. But yeah, basically we're going to leave this thing here. I'm going to take another look around, because again, it is going to take a few minutes for this thing to, for its food to go down enough, but Carol has been a champ. My god, it has been just running around, and just killing everything. Carol even got a level, and I ended up putting it into melee, so we are currently at 269 melee, hits for about 140, which is pretty damn good if I'm not gonna, yeah, let's try that again. Not gonna lie, that's pretty good. That's what I meant to say. There we go. But anyways, yeah, another thing I've been doing, I know this is incredibly stupid, but I really enjoy doing this. I like just hopping with the Thyla and seeing how far I could basically go. So, yeah, the most I got to was about 20 hops. Believe me, this is something that looks incredibly stupid, but you'll get addicted quickly. The idea is that right when the Thyla's about to fall, you just click the jump button again and you keep going. And what's kind of cool about it is, if you get the nice rhythm going, the Thyla will start bouncing a little bit further. You can see on some of them, it kind of like propels it a little bit further, and it kind of just continues to build it up, build it up, build it up. But it's actually really funny. I don't know. Really stupid, but guaranteed there will be about... probably 3 of you watching this video that are going to start running around with your Thyla like this, especially when it has unlimited stam, or like it has a lot more stam than a level 5 does. Oh my god. This is all I do with a Thyla on like a main series and stuff like that, is literally just hop around everywhere. It is, especially giving this thing the, from the Easter event, the bunny rabbit ears. Oh my god, it is just perfect. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna keep searching around. Haven't really come across anything. Yeah, this is the biggest thing, that you just run out of stam kind of quickly and everything. But, yeah, it's fun to do. Highly recommend, one of those things to do in ARK when you're, just kind of running on the back of your Thyla. Just basically hop wherever you want to get to. Believe me, try it. You'll definitely like it. You'll definitely enjoy doing this. So, guys, it looks like the last clip ended up losing some frames, so it is a bit choppy. So, I'm going to take a minute to explain exactly what ended up happening, which is, well, we got the female Rex, and here are the stats. So, 1320 in health, 462 in stamina, 500 weight, and 125 melee. Interestingly, between all 3 Rexes, they all have the same stam, and they all have the same melee. This female that we just got, though, has the lowest weight at 500, and I'm pretty sure 500 is the base weight, so no levels have been put into this at all. Best one, obviously, in the episode was this guy right here, 1760 health. Absolutely awesome. It's still mind-blowing that I have to say that 1760 is, like, really good, but Guys, I am going to wrap up the episode here. Going to do a little bit of testing off cam to figure out. I think I know what the issue is, but I got to do some testing to make sure that we get that all fixed for the next one. But I am really excited to be back recording. I'm really excited to be back into the series. I hope you guys are too. Show me that support by making sure you smash that like button. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. And I'll see you guys in the next one.